Right, hello and welcome to Settling Scores channel update. I've got Nick here with me.
It's me, Nick.
We're Nicks.
With
Nick.
Nicks.
Yay! 250 plus subscribers, huge milestone. I think we obviously didn't really anticipate this going as well as it has. So we just wanted to say a huge thank you to everyone for supporting and sticking around. We just want to run through what we've got coming up over the next couple of weeks and also run through basically maybe some ideas for future content. Nick and I are going to have a little discussion as we go. But
Yep.
team guides, still annoying Briansy every day to get me a Plague Marines one. He keeps saying he's going to do
Eventually,
it.
he'll come around.
I know he's got some leave coming up, so I'm gonna go around to his house. I'm gonna kick his door down, and I'm gonna demand a guide.
I
Otherwise,
refuse to play Plague Marines.
yeah, well, I've been playing him because at this rate, I'm gonna be able to do a guide before Briansy gets this one. So, Plague Marine guide. We're gonna have a Tempestus Aquilons guide. I think
This could be fun. We could do a duo on this. We could definitely do a duo.
for sure. I think after the next couple of weeks, we're gonna have a bunch of tournament games plus some league games under our belts. I think we're probably gonna have a pretty good idea of the Aquilons at that point. I've been
in the
putting
current
in the
meta.
reps. I think I'm close to 20 games in with the Aquilons now, so definitely got a feel for them. And then by the time we're done this, we're going to be like another potential 10 games in. So huge opportunity there. Yeah, Nick, we'll do this one together. I think it'll be fun. Can bounce off each other. We've also got a new Taming the Tempestus episode coming soon. We'll have that up. Yeah, a bit of a tournament not a debrief. Brief.
Brief, yeah. Pre-brief. And then we'll have a tournament recap soon, which will be fun.
Yeah, for sure.
Hopefully, maybe we can take some good... Maybe we might be able to do a bit of a reconstruction. I've seen some other channels do that. We'll talk about that. Some reconstruction.
Yeah, I'm so bad at capturing enough data to remember what's happened.
Yeah.
Just much like Will Ferrell in Old School, dude. I just kind of blank out and then I come to once it's all over.
I go to a fugue state.
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah. Where am I? So yeah, we're gonna have we'll probably stream some more games. I'm gonna actually set that up today to have a third computer just stream from above. That way it's not like a first person view. General progress discussions. We're working on the faction guide once we finish these tournaments, and then we'll go through some tournaments results with you all, and basically just I think we can start to evaluate at that point as well, like how that whole project's gone, right? Because so far it's been a lot of fun. It's been a really nice way to approach Kill Team. So yeah, I think it'll be fun to kind of do a review of that as well.
Yeah, and I think from like the general vibe of this channel, if you're looking as well, is we don't talk about every team and we don't go into depth about every single release. Like we may or may not do kind of Battleclade and whatever these alien things are called. Tyranitar, and Predators. We don't really do everything because we want to kind of know about it and do it more specialized and with a lot of experience and come in it, with what we enjoy.
Yeah.
So we just approach it from our angle type of thing.
The other thing is it's very easy to like talk about a team, but until you've been in the trenches with them and kind of experienced it at a number of different kind of levels, then it becomes very clear that some things seem good and then they're not, or some things work and then they don't. Very much want to ensure that we've got the evidence to back up what we're saying.
Yeah, we don't just want to read off the card. We kind of want to have an interest in it and experience with it.
Yeah, for sure. So speaking of that, leading into this next slide, next team challenge, Nick. I know that the Aquilons are still ongoing. I know we've got a few things planned with them. But
another boulder, perhaps.
Listen, we gotta swap boulders at some point, right?
This one's too light.
Yeah, basically, we're thinking, or I'm thinking. I don't even know, Nick. You put yourself through this kind of ordeal again. But what team next? What team gets next? The full taming the Tempestus treatment? Like, take the team, paint them up, do the discussion, do the meta analysis, paint, build, tournament reports, produce a faction guide. I think this is like a fun one where maybe we can get some suggestions
Yeah, that
about
is true. Yeah,
what
let us
everyone wants
know
to see. I've
because
heard,
we can do some fun techie ones. We can do a really underperforming team.
yeah, yeah,
We're not going to do the best team. We'll never do that.
no, and
That's not a boulder.
after painting 11 models as well, something with like 8 model count would be amazing. Because
Yeah.
I'm tapped out of painting.
The battle clades seem really interesting because I just think there's so much play within their neuro
Yeah.
counteraction things that I wonder if that kind of strategy is good.
I think that would be one of them like easy to grasp, difficult to master kind of teams, which seems
Yeah.
like it could be rewarding in a sense to put the reps in. There is also, I know we've had some comments in the past. I forget the user, sorry, but I know we've had comments around Hand of the Archon and Mandrakes as well, which, potential. There's potential there. I think we gauge what the community's feeling like, and we go from there. Obviously, it's you do the battle clade, you get to ride that hype train for the next month or two, but at the same time, we've got a lot coming up, so it might be tough to fit it in within that kind of schedule, that release schedule. But yeah, and then we've got, what do we got coming up? Well, what are we looking forward to? This is once again just feedback from the community on what you guys want to see. I've been mulling over player interviews. We've got access to some really good players locally. I know that they've agreed to do some interviews as well, which is really nice. And I'm just trying to work on some appropriate questions that maybe, everyone would be interested in knowing the answers to from some kind of top level players. What are you guys interested in, though? Do you want more faction journeys like the Taming the Temestus? Do you want more beginner and intermediate content? I know there's a few other things we can cover with our beginner series, which I'm starting to work on now. Are you interested in painting videos, tournament reports, player interviews, streaming more games? Just shout out, let us know what you're thinking. Nick, is there anything you'd like to add to the list? I know you mentioned doing some fun ones, right? Some kind of like
some fun. I have a couple of fun videos in the work. We could do some fun ones with you and Brian because you guys aren't too familiar with the Warhammer lore, which works. We can use it to work for us because then we can kind of do some fun videos. I'll have my my Goremonger proxies up soon, so I think I'm going to just film that process and make a bit of a debrief on how I've done them.
That would be amazing.
Which would be fun.
Yeah.
And then let us know if you're interested in some potential kind of lore videos-ish about Kill Team. That could be kind of fun as well.
Yeah.
Some different type of content.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think as well, a big thing we'll do is we'll probably definitely go over the mission packs when they come out in a few months.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they come out. And I think we can do that. We can probably do that within the context if we're still playing Aquilons at that time or whatever faction journey we're on.
Yeah,
we'll do that within the context of our faction journey because that'll be a big one as well.
Yeah,
how to approach those missions.
I think you like with your knowledge of the Wreckers, I feel pretty confident with the Higher Attack and the Aquilons now. So we can definitely kind of comment around them teams and how that'll look for them. But hopefully Brinesy gets us that Plague Rees guide, and then we'll have another team we can add to the roster to feel confident to comment on.
The journey to 1,000 subs.
Oh yeah, dude, that'd be huge. That would be huge. All right, well, thank you everybody once again for subscribing and for getting involved. Really appreciate all the support from everybody, and we'll catch you on the next one.
See you guys. Thanks for subbing.